folks. Main man, Lucky Lancer for more. Grixis Shadow action. That's right. First time in a while playing this, especially live for y'all. But like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my stream is Major Right. That's Major_Right_. And that's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please start following. If you're watching on YouTube, please start subscribing. And giving this video a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. That's right, follow Major Right on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Right on YouTube for the low cost of free to reap the benefits. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage at the expense of my own sanity. You won't regret it. I do have to have this disclaimer, though. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, getting wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. It's just a weird coincidence that starts happening once you start watching me and following me and subscribing to me on YouTube. But as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Rakdos, Grixis Shadow, and Gruul Pawns in mid-range. Right now, I'm playing some Grixis Shadow. Probably play Grixis Shadow for a couple weeks, and I'll explain why in a second. But yeah, you know, let's take a look at the weather here. Folks, it's a monsoon out there. And what I mean by that is it's raining a ton. Weather Ravensdale conditions are rain with a temperature of 54 degrees. The wind is blowing from the south at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 93%. It is rained, or it will rain a total of 6 inches today in a 24-hour period. 6 inches. Luckily, you know, I live up in the mountains, and you know, it doesn't really affect me. It just, you know, water goes downhill. So, you know, I'm kind of like looking at the guys down in the valleys and at sea level, and I'm like, hey, guys, sorry about this, but the water's coming to you. You know, they always laugh at me up when I'm higher elevation, and, you know, you know, they laugh at me when I have a ton of snow and I can't go anywhere because I've got like 2 to 3 feet of snow. Well, motherfuckers, it's time for me to laugh at you this time. There we go. I'm just joking, but hopefully nobody gets hurt or nothing. You know, just the way it goes, you know, and, you know, again, hopefully nothing happens flooding-wise, and stay safe down there in the lowlands. What we got going on here? Tech Gauges here, he says GDS. Oh, Grixis Death Shadow. I thought it was like Global Supply something. That means you can't lose this time? Oh, I don't know about that, man. We're going to find out. No unearned title. What? Title Jabated Me Dan's Game. The fuck? I just put unearthed because unearthed was the keyword for in Shards of Law for Grixis. Remember Judd was Devour? I wish they bring back Devour. And Manure Butt says, I hope you guys are doing good. Manure Butt, glad you're here. Blue Eye Control Tier 0, the new player queues. Yes, Manure Butt. That was absolutely disturbing. Like, I mean, the guys, both blue-white players in the beginners, which they were not beginners, okay? All me and the 3 guys I played were not like noobs. We knew how to play every card that was in the deck very well. And, but it was fun just to play for free, basically. Borrow some cards, you know. I'm going to do that again sometime. I don't know when. But, yeah, those blue-white decks, I don't know. That has to be the most expensive. I went through and looked at the 8 decks that were available for that. And no deck even comes close to the amount of money you'd have to spend on the blue-white control. I mean, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Teferi Hero, Dominaria, Stoneforge Mystic, Snapcaster Mages. I mean, dude, I'm just trying to get a Swift Spear in for one with that red deck. So let's see. We did go up 1 follower on Twitter. We are now at 17, so thank you guys very much there. We're at 17 here. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at 219, so thank you guys very much there as well. We are still at 360 subscribers on YouTube. So shout out to all 17 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 219 followers on Twitch. What's going on here? There we go. And shout out to all 360 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout out to all 2 of my Twitch subscribers who are giving me a little bit of their hard-earned money. I guess just to pity me. I really appreciate it, guys. You know, it's going way above me on the Call of Duty, and it's awesome. I was watching Reed Duke a little bit, and he had a full-on winter coat, a knit cap, and thick gloves. And he was playing Magic inside his house. And I'm like, what the hell's going on inside his apartment? And he's like, yeah, the heater in my house broke down. I have no heat. It's about 40 degrees inside the house today, about 20 outside. And I'm just like, damn. Someone give Reed some more money so he can fix the heater. Even though it's not his problem. He rents, so it's got to be the landlord's problem. But maybe he's got a shitty landlord. I don't know. So what are we doing today? Do I got anything else to talk about? I don't think so. Oh, before I get to the deck. Yes, folks, finally, I think it's over in terms of my plumbing issues. It's cost me, like, in the last 3 weeks to get professional plumbers out here to help me and everything because I've just been struggling to get hot water because I had crossover contamination. That's because all my valves are single valves in all my kitchen, bathroom, and sinks. Somewhere along the line, one of them was just wide open. It was letting cold water mix with the hot water. Therefore, I never got any hot water. So I had to call in professional plumbers over the last couple weeks. And I think today they finally got. I got basically a new remodel of the pipes and everything, and the handles, the faucets. In the end, it's going to cost me for everything, including new water heater, which I installed myself, which was quite the chore. New shutoff main valve, which I need replaced, and all these other things that hadn't been replaced since 1976. Cost me several $1,000s, but I think I'm finally going to have some hot showers. And that'll be nice. Some warm showers instead of just cold showers. I've been taking cold showers, guys, for like a couple years now because that's the kind of guy I am. Like, no, I'm not going to spend money on this. The hell with that. Nope, not spending money. Nope, just cold shower. I can find my wife was just like, Lance, do something, please about this. I just can't take this anymore. We got babies coming. Do you want the babies to have cold baths? I'm like, no, I don't. I can take the punishment myself, but that's not fair to them. So, I'm doing fine financially. It's just, like, Lord, thank God I don't have like a serious financial spending problem. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this is some Grixis Death Shadow. That's a little behind the scenes shenanigans there for you guys. Hopefully you guys don't have to go through plumbing issues like I just went through, but. It's something well worth it, to spend this kind of money, which isn't like, the break the bank, but it's a lot of money, but it's worth it. Hopefully you guys wanted to go through like I did, Hopefully you guys are having nice, warm showers at your leisure. So this is Grixis Death Shadow. It's supposedly the best deck in the game. I played this like a couple months ago for one league. It's pretty much your standard stock list. Everyone's been playing for like forever, it seems like. Yeah, exactly, Gage. I could use some help, guys, funding for the hot water, and I've been a little bit under the weather. Penny, for your thoughts? But anyways, or is that the wrong thing to say? I don't know. Anyways, the only difference I have is I still prefer Lightning Bolt. I know Unholy Heat's really good, but I'm doing a 3-3 split on Lightning Bolts and Unholy Heat. I did see some people are now starting to do like 3 Unholy Heats, 1 Bolt, 1 Push, but I don't like the one-ofs. In this deck, except for the 1 Colligan's Command, I got 2 or more of each. So let's see how bad I make this deck look, right? This is supposedly the best deck in the game. Not by like a country mile, but it's allegedly the best deck. And we'll just see how bad I make it look, right? Is it possible for me to go 0-5 with this? Probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I run into horrible matchups. But I'm hoping not to do that. I'm hoping to run into things like humans. Maybe run into like merfolk or something. Some guy, I don't know what his thing was on one of my videos for Ponza. He told me just to abandon Ponza and go for better decks, which I guess what I'm doing right now, but that's not the point. And then he said also play merfolk. Like, what a weird segue into playing like tier 1 or tier 0 decks and then play merfolk. I'm like, is merfolk a tier 0 deck all of a sudden? What happened? I need to read that guy's comment a little more closely and see if maybe I'm not reading something. I don't know, but it's a weird switch to suddenly talk about tier 0 to merfolk, which I don't think merfolk's ever been tier 0, right? I have a lot of experience against merfolk, of course. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I don't know, I've heard some people yell at Nikachu. I think there's a guy in my locals that hates him. I don't really know why, but he's not a fan. Alright. Yes, I would like to go first. Here is my Lurrus. And that's a quality-ass hand right there. Before we get in there, we got to do the beverage of the day. And, folks, it's a throwback. It's all the way. Think back to 2001. Don't think about the bad thing that happened in 2001. We all know what that is. Think back to 2001 before that happened, when the world was bright and happy. There was the Soviet Union had been gone for a decade. I guess it's back now. That's a problem, but it's going to be all right. But think about happier times. Back in 2001, what's the first thing you think of in 2001? Space Odyssey? Well, I mean, that movie came, what, in 68 or something? I don't know. Not really that. 2001, what's a good movie that came out in 2001? The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings, right? That's a good movie in 2001 that I remember. I went and saw it in theater when I was 12. I was pretty excited about it. And it's still my favorite Lord of the Ring movie. But no, the first thing you need to think about in 2001, what came out in 2001, you need to think of course, Rockstar Energy. Yes, right. They got a throwback edition here, original flavor. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why you would change the flavor that made you famous, but apparently some way along the road they did, and now they have a different flavor, but this is the original flavor. Remade, remastered, high definition, on demand, 60 frames per second, original flavor. Now, I don't remember really liking this back in the day, but maybe as an adult now, a 30-something-year-old adult, maybe I'll enjoy it more. Oh, let's find out. Let's crack this thing open. Lord knows I need the energy. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night working on the plumbing and then waiting for the plumbers to show up. I took a 20-minute power nap. Ugh! Actually, I do remember this flavor. It's all right. I mean, just basic ass energy drink. It's actually really not that good, honestly. This does have sugars in it. Yes, it is original gauge. Most of the energy drinks now are 0 or very little calories and no sugar. This thing is like, this thing's got 63 grams of sugar and 270 calories. This is a fat ass drink. Ugh, I don't really think I like it. It's kind of gross. But then you gauge for the sugary beverage redemption there. Okay. I guess we'll go for a blood crypt here and get ourselves down as fast as we can. Fat Kid Destroyers is my opponent's name. I don't know if that's a threat or what's going on there, but start off the old DRC. Do Jaeger bombs? No. I haven't done a Jaeger bomb since like 2010. I'm not interested in doing any ever again. No. I remember that was super popular. I'd go to the bar and people would just be like, Jaeger bombs! They'd just start yelling that. It was pretty ridiculous. They used to have Jaeger on tap at the bar I used to go to. That bar was well known for fighting. You know, the bar's big and fighting when they're bringing in police choppers. That's a big fight when a chopper shows up. Okay, so what do we want to do here? You put 1 on top. Looks like Murktide. Do I Inquisition or Drown here? I think I like Inquisitioning. Seeing what's going on. That's going in grave. Oh, it's that multiple different color one. I think we like taking Unholy Heat. Why does he have more Mishra's Baubles? What is happening there? All right. Just need to get an instant in there, and I got it right here. So, hey, I lost to this deck, I think, last week, right? Was it Temur Murktide? No, I defeated it last week with Rakdos. He has no way to right now to get that Tarmogoyf out. Maybe he does now. He just drew like 3 fucking cards. There he goes. There we are. Oh, a Renin 6. God damn it. That sucks ass. Son of a bitch. That's pretty decent. So he also just needs a creature in for Delirium. Well, I think I like making him discard and dealing 2 damage here with the K command. So I want to escape the Drown the Lock for like that Tarmogoyf. Alright, Tarmogoyf discards a card, deals 2 damage. You discard 2 damage. Of course, this will turn on Delirium, right? For him too, because it discard the Goyf. And of course, the Planeswalker will too. So I guess we'll see if we want to trade here. Maybe I guess it was a terrible play, wasn't it? I should have killed this, then swung into this. Yes, that is the correct way I should have done things. But you know, I'm an idiot. I can barely read and write my own name. Yeah, Luke, see, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm confused. I'm lost already. But my plumbing's fixed, so that's good. I don't know why the opponent has stopped playing. Gage says it's a good play. I don't know how. I think it's a terrible play. I mean, you know, I have to swing with the Drain Rage Chandler. He doesn't have to block. Well, I mean, that's true if they're smart enough to see that. You can never expect your opponent to be that smart, though, right? You can always, you know, I was playing against, I don't remember, probably just put that in the grave. I don't need a Thoughtseize anymore. Puts what, Consider in there? Okay, so he's still got Goyf. All right, let's see if he wants to block here. I doubt it, because way higher in life. But there's been situations before where the opponents have done things that I just couldn't believe. Like they had game, and they just, well, okay, another different Renin 6. Interesting. Please don't tell me he got Bolt too. Oh my god. This is the shit that happens to me, folks. This is the actual shit that happens to me. Well, I can get Croaks out. So that's good. I guess it's Croaks time. Alright, let's see here. Land. That. How many do I need? 2 more? I guess. Creature. Another sorcery. Alright. We are officially, well, he's officially top decking. I need to kill this Chandler, like, immediately. Consider in the grave. Misty Rainforest. He's going for stuff here. Counterspell. So I'm going to be down to 6. Picks up a land, sure. Oh my god, 2 Drown the Locks. I gotta go down to 4. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna swing with Urza and see if he wants to block. So the very first thing we're gonna do. Would you like to block? No. The man says no. This one, destroy target creature with mana value less than, okay. Down to 4. How could this go wrong? Like a counter spell. 1. Ragavan somehow comes through, gets a bolt, finds one of my bolts, and kills me. Gotta remember that Ren and 6 can ping me for 1. I mean, yeah, they're just hoping I don't have removal here, I guess. I mean, I guess if we got a Murktide here, we're in some trouble. Well, no, they die to the Grixis swinging. All right, Ryan, look at a draw. Mishra's Bauble. Okay, Grixis gets in there. So I would assume this is like Murktide with Tarmogoyf. So bring in Terminate. Thank you, Peace South. How you doing, man? Glad you're here. And I guess Nihil Spellbomb. Both these can come in. Now I'm really, really bad at siding in the modern era of kind of like mid-range versus mid-range, because the old train of thought was you always sided out your discard spells. But now a lot of people keep them all in, which is very confusing to me. So I think I like taking out at least the Inquisitions. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't play this deck too often, but, you know, I do like it. It's way better than it used to be. It used to just confuse and puzzle me when, you know, I had Gurmag Anglers and stuff. I used to really struggle with that. Like, I just couldn't get anything to happen with it. I think at one point, you know, there was a time where I went 0-5, like 3 straight leagues. I've done that with Jund before, too. But that's when Jund was, like, the worst it ever was. After the bans and everything, where it was in really bad shape. So anyways, yeah, I think take out a Thoughtseize. I mean, I really don't like discard spells because it gets down to the, well, this is a different one. This is not mid-range like I'm thinking of. They don't have any black mana. So maybe, man. Whew, I'm so bad at this. One bolt, one Thoughtseize. Try that. So we got Temur Murktide again, I'm assuming. Croaks are looking strong there. I've seen that too, Peace Out, that people are starting to run like a single Spell Pierce or a Fatal Push in the main. No threats here, but I do like it, so we'll keep. Hopefully expressive iteration. I always call it expressive consideration, not expressive iteration. We will Thought Seize the opponent here. Definitely need to get like a Watery Grave right now. Let's just go ahead and grab that. Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce? Or Veil of Summer? Ah, the Veil of Summer. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to play Nihil Spellbomb next turn, barring something insane. And we're just going to draw a card off it. Like, because I want to use Expressive Iteration on turn 3. That's pretty good, too, though. Fuck. Well, we go for it. Let's have some fun. Dashing through MTGO with a monkey full of rage, making treasure and stealing shit, laughing all the way. Pretty terrible rendition, huh, guys? And then, yeah, just cast this. All right, now I'm ready for expressive iteration next turn. Yeah, it was. That was a nice top deck there. Peace Out. It was really good. Yep. To terminate. This doesn't do anything. It stays a 3/4 because it'll add artifact, sorcery, land. It just does nothing right now. I don't think. Okay, some Death Shadow action there. Expressive Iteration first. I'm more than happy to take this hit off this Goy for right now. So maybe they got a Spell Pierce here again. I'm not sure. But no fear, right? No fear. Wife just got home, so dogs are going pretty nuts. Okay, so you always got to make sure how this works online. So the first one is you put this in hand. Put one on the bottom. I do not have Delirium, so I guess this will go on bottom. This one in exile. We will... Oh, I did this completely wrong. This need to be in exile. See, I'm already confusing myself. That was stupid. Yeah, that was really bad. Yes. Yeah. I know. I just got confused like normal. Should I just play that Spellbomb? Or should I cast Ragavan? I mean, next turn, I'm gonna have a lot of mana, regardless of if this dies or not. I think we just go for Spellbomb. I mean, it looks like they're holding up a Bolt. Let's let them hit me and get this Shadow pretty large and in charge, hopefully. And again, it doesn't. No, wait. This will actually make Goy smaller here. This Spellbomb right now, because they do have instant. I would make it a 3/4 instead of a 4/5. I know I said I wouldn't care too much when I want to take damage, but you know, save a little bit of life here. Aha, there we go. It's still good. Well, I guess that's bad because now it's a 5/6. It's still good to keep it off Murktide a little bit longer, even though I have Terminate. Alrighty. make sure I play Polluted Delta first. Man, they've always got so many Mistress Bauble. Both games, the guys just had an incredible amount of Mistress Baubles. Drown the Locks, ready for that. Terminate can take out a no fetch land there. I thought you'd have a fetch land. Maybe you just liked whatever was on top. I don't know. Okay, we play the Polluted Delta because they know we have that. We're going to play a Death Shadow here. Friendly 5/5. If it gets through, might be a counter spell here. Nope. Okay, I was going to counter the counter spell. And then, yeah, Ragavan, I guess. Don't want to cast with dash. Just remember, I want to hold up one, be able to play one of these. Alrighty. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. So right now, if I get rid of all the stuff in his grave, I still have 4, it'd be a 4/5. Okay, taking a good gander here, what I'm making. There's a Murktide here. Sure. Okay, so we got to go for like a Blood Crypt here. Get rid of this Murktide, just terminate it. Or Steam Vents, I mean. Steam Vents. Terminated. And then we can drown the Goyf. Swing viciously for 8. Come on, opponent, you can do this. I don't believe you can force a will me on your turn. Alright. Not that anyone plays that card anymore, it's just so weird. See if they block. Alright. Alright, let's see here. I always gotta make sure I read drown correctly. Destroy a target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of cards in its control graveyard. There's 2 in there, so that means the Goyf will die here. So yeah. I do like this. Now this will leave me a little bit vulnerable here. All right, swing for 8. No blocks. All right, we'll bring in the dress down. It's another different shadow. That's pretty sick. Now I'm down to 2. I can get a basic swamp here, go to 4. Yeah, Bleak did not like that. I apologize, Bleak. I'm not a very skilled or thoughtful player. Let's go with my gut. Now I got to decide if I want to go down to 4 and play a shadow, or if I want to go to Or have it up to try and stop Delirium here. I think I like going for Shadow here. Of course, I can always Nihil Spell Bomb. Anyways, I don't need to pay the black to draw a card. Works the same. All right. Yeah, I got fresh Jeskai Cat Brew. That's awful, but good luck with it. I mean, awful in terms of I don't like playing against that. It's probably pretty good. Bolt Monkey Dash. Yeah, that would work. Okay. Right, Peace Out says they'd have to bolt to kill me. Yeah, that's true. Alright, here it is. Show me that bolt. Here it goes, guys. Okay, it's not a bolt. Just gonna alleviate any Murktide action now. Alright, swinging with both. Of course, Drown the Lock doesn't do anything now. Wow, look at that Snapcaster. Look at that Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, now Drown counter a Bolt or something. What are the odds you guys think they got a counter spell here? Just let that resolve. Did we get him? Yeah! All right. Woo! There we go. All right. Damn. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Peace Out. Nice 2-0 victory over the Fat Kid Destroyer. Surprise MTGO allows that name in this day and age. That's like body shaming and threats of violence. And child abuse. Thank you kindly, Bleak Oblique, for the follow. I really appreciate that. Where you from, man? What's your favorite modern deck? I played Draft last night, too, on Arena. I hate Draft. I'm just going to put it out. I know everybody loves Draft, apparently. But man, I hate it. I'm spoiled rotten by Modern, where every card like is just so powerful and so good. I'm like, I don't like any of these cards. I guess I'll take this one green creature that's a 1/1 with like, you know, pay 4, get +2/+2. Like, this sucks. But yeah, drafting's just not my thing. I'm just not into it. And I have a whole theory about why some people like drafting. We all know why drafting came about, right? We all know why. It's because Wizards at times had difficulty, or store owners, LGSs had difficulty at times selling packs. And so Wizards came up with the idea of draft and said, well, you make the customers buy X amount of packs and they'll draft a deck together, and they came up with all the rules for it and everything. And that's where drafting came into. existence. And sometimes you can still see that where the locals makes you want to draft, forces you instead of playing constructed to play draft instead. All right, there is my Lurrus. This is a little bit interesting of a hand. I'm not sure if I should keep this one. Do you generally want Death Shadow? I mean, it's a keepable hand, I feel. It's not explosive, it's not exciting, but, you know, it's what you're looking for, a decent mix of lands, spells, threats. You know, I think it's all right. 6-round Modern event in week in real life. Jund Saga or GDS. According to the meta, GDS is the best one by far. Oh boy, here's creatures. What do we got here? Eldrazi. Eldrazi, okay. I've generally found this matchup in the past to be pretty good for Grixis Death Shadow. Maybe not as much now, but at one point, you know, when we were running Scourge of the Skyclave, Death Shadow, it was very difficult for a Eldrazi player to win because your creatures were just bigger than theirs. And if you have bigger creatures in the Eldrazi Tron deck, they're in a lot of trouble. So yeah, just go for a Blood Crypt here and play my Channeler. Drownlock's probably pretty rough against this deck, right? Big mana cards. That sucks. I do have a Colligan's Command. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Alrighty. Swing for one. Jund Saga's a fine pick too, Luke. One of the problems I had with Jund Saga is actually the Urza Saga. The colorless land production is really rough in a 3-color deck. Like, really, really rough. And it really screwed me over a couple times. Wow, they counter their own expedition map, you idiot. Okay, all right, sure. Nice. Excellent. Okay. So do I just dress down here just to get things rolling, try and get Delirium going? I think so. It'd help me find a yeah, that's gotta go in the grave. Man, my power's starting to flicker. That's not good. Oh, there's only 2? Oh, this is gonna go in there, that's right. And then we'll get Delirium. So, yeah, I think here we actually just want to go like this. Play Inquisition. It's going to get countered, but when the dress down falls into the graveyard, I'll have Delirium. Yep. And I did this all wrong, of course, again, because I couldn't even surveil there. But yeah, my power's starting to flicker, guys. So if the stream just cuts out, it's not because I became enraged or anything. It's just literally the power went out for some reason. It's just, you know, I'm getting 6 inches of rain in 24 hours. I mean, that's brutal. You know, that's a lot of liquid. And it's just going to keep raining. I mean, we're getting about 8 to 10 inches in like 3 days. So, you know, what can you do? Why are they going for these expedition maps? I'm not angry yet, Manure, but you'll know when I'm angry. That sucks. This can't be countered. But it can be destroyed. I can draw a card. So basically we have to do it now. Oh no, I can't even do it now. Fuck, I'm stupid. Because it won't even die. There's 3 cards in there. Really bad, guys. So I guess now we just do it tapped. I need to take more damage right now. Just looking for that friendly Colligan's command. Oh, well, yeah, probably. That's probably why I didn't crack the map, I guess. But, you know, maybe I can throw a blocker down or something. I guess I can't. Man. I guess we're just grabbing Luris here and flying over. So definitely decided more K commands. It's a pretty easy one. Croaks would be a nice find too. I mean, all I can get with Luris is Dress Down. But maybe I can top deck K command. Opponent's only got 3 mana right now. Good enough for, what's his name, Matter Reshaper? Thanks everyone for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, a day later. I hope you're enjoying watching this on demand. And if you guys are enjoying it, let me know in the chat here live or in the comments section of YouTube. You can always subscribe to me, give a thumbs up on YouTube. You can follow me here on Twitch. And that's the end of my plug. People told me I need to plug more. They say they watch my videos, I never talk about anything because this isn't like a career for me or nothing. I'm not trying to like, you know, supplement my income from my normal job. It's just something I do for pleasure and for embarrassment, right? You know, you sit here and you play and you're like, my God, that was like 3 terrible plays in a row. Who would put this on the internet? Who would allow themselves to let their bad play and recklessness and confusion and salt be exposed to the entire world? I guess me. Yep. Some serious trouble here. Need to find K command like right now. Gonna cut off my baubles too, huh? That's very rude. Alright, get a Steam Vents tapped here. Rude and crude. Okay, we're just gonna draw cards with Luris here, it looks like. I have no basics to fetch. So I have to go like... No, I can get Swamp with this. But do I want to? I'm going to gain life with Luris. I'm trying to just have to throw it underneath this. This has to fly over. I guess what I can do here actually... So when Dress Down comes in, if a Thought-Knot Seer dies, do I still get a draw from it? I don't know. We're going to find out. I think it's best for me to play the Luris first, get the Dress Down, get off Delirium, and then maybe I can double block this thing. I think that might be the best call. So yeah, we'll go like, you don't think I'll draw? Well, we're going to find out together, all right? I don't know, personally. So we're going to find out together, but stuff's got to happen here. I need help. Dress Down. Surveil. Drown the lock. I mean, if we can block one of these, then I can kill it. So I'm going to keep it on top and draw it. If I block that, they won't. Yeah. Well, we're just going to find out. Oh, it went away anyways. It's the next end step. Doesn't matter anyways. Peace out. We forgot it's the next end step. Okay. Okay. I think I'm okay with taking 3 here. I'm gonna kill that that Thought-Knot Seer. That's the plan. I'm gonna crack back. I'm going for it, Peace South. Cracking back hardcore here. Ooh, hello. And we can dress down as well at flash speed. So let's see if I got enough mana for all this. Drown the Lock, killing the Thought-Knot. Kroxa, with Kroxa still on the stack, if I can do this correctly. Flash in Dress Down from Grave. I think this all works. Why would I play Dress Down now? Because I want to draw a card, and you're saying I'm not going to be able to draw a card off if I Right, that's true. So I'm going to drown and surveil here. Get this out of here. Surveil. Unholy Heat goes in the grave. I can't cast it. I draw a card. It's a land. Swing for 6. Get a basic swamp. Cast Dress Down. Surveil. Put in graves. I can't cast it. Draw a card. Play Kroxa. And there you go. All right, that was a pretty good turn, guys. That was a good turn right there. That's a quality turn. That's the kind of turns that Reed Duke would nod at me and say, you're on your way. You're on your way to going 2-2 in an LGS. Like, thanks, Reed. Appreciate that. Hope we got his heating fixed. All right. One hell of a turn there. That was quality. Okay, so obviously we need more Collins commands in. I mean, just it's obvious. I'm going to take out the Lightning Bolts. They're generally pretty weak against Tron of the Eldrazi type. I like to bring these Terminates in as well, just to deal with their big boys, particularly Thought-Knot Seer. Reality Smasher is like a whole different animal to try and tackle. And maybe take out 1 Drown the Lock. Is that smart? I'm not sure. Maybe take out 1 Inquisition, but you can hit their Expedition map. It's either Drown or Inquisition. I think Inquisition. I'll take out 1 Inquisition. It can miss a lot. So we'll just try that. Eldrazi Tron. What's funny is if you were speaking Spanish, you would say Eldrazi Tron. The Eldrazi Tron deck. Yeah, nothing wrong here. Keeping Ragavan it up. Okay. Relic's actually not that scary to this deck. I mean, I know I got Kroxa and stuff, but, you know, I do so much work with the Death Shadow. So we know they, unless they have Eldrazi Temple, they can't do anything here. Creature-wise. They're on their way to Tron. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we swing. And get on in there. Our friend Ragavan. No Dismember. Okay. What are we stealing? Chalice of the Void. Very nice. Happy to take that. Not casting that. Definitely going to play Inquisition here. See what's going on. Take a gander. See if I miss. It's a lot of walk. I'm glad to get this Walking Ballista. Everything else looks pretty scary. Yeah. Well, they're not going to be able to play the Thought-Knot Seer next turn, so that's some good stuff. Get a Watery Grave here. Watery Grave's got to have one of the best names of any land, right? Watery Grave. It's like the Edmund Fitzgerald. For you guys that don't know, that's a big ship that sank in like Lake Michigan or something back in the 70s, like 77 or something. It had a famous song, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Okay, so I can get Death Shadow here. I can also get Kroxa in terms of it being out, but the first thing first, we want to expressive iteration. Obviously, let's throw this out. Because Shadow I can get down to... Okay, this is going to go in hand. This Ragavan at bottom. This in exile. That's great that I have 2 Drown the Locks now. I think it still might be best for me just to go to 12 here. Let's swing first. See what we steal. Get more mana. Theft. Take a Tormod's Crypt. Huh. Definitely don't want that. Now, I think I'll go to 12 so I can play the Shadow. And maybe play the Kroxa too. Get another Blood Crypt here. Play my mighty 1/1 Shadow. I really don't want that to somehow come back, so I'll let it get exiled. Do I want to play Kroxa here? Be down to 3 cards. Sure, I think I can. Well, no, he'll just exile it, right? He'll draw a card, exile. Yeah, I'll hold back here. He's gonna do it anyways. Okay. Alrighty. So, at least a thought not coming. Probably needs to take Kroxa, right? I mean, Kroxa could get really scary really fast for him. I can block the Smasher with Shadow and it will live. That is true, it will. I cannot counter that. And they're going to equip it. Oh, another different Thought Not Seer. Alright, things looking grim now. Alright. That's looking really bad. Thoughtseize, that's helpful. The problem here is that this is going to just destroy me. Death Touch and Lifelink. I mean, if these come through, this Shadow will be huge. This doesn't give ++ or nothing. Chalice of the Void and Reality Smasher. I think I like taking the Reality Smasher. Like, Chalice of the Void, I can counter it, right? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we got a blocker with Ragavan as well. I guess I should add Luris to my hand. I don't think it'll hurt. Yeah, that was probably a mistake, right? Because now they'll go for either on 1 or 2. And 1 could be a huge problem. I did bring in 2 more K commands. 1 Shadow's already on the field. So this swing here could potentially get me down to, you know, technically 2. But I'm probably going to block one of them. Get down to 6. Be a 7/7. He may just swing in with a Thought Not Seer and then equip Basilisk Collar to the one that did not swing. That way I don't get the urge to swing back at him. Now he could, of course, you know, swing with one of the Basilisk Collar and to gain 4 life. You know. Well, yeah, I mean, if they swing both here, you just take it, right? And they are. And yeah, I am going to block here, go down to 6. Oh yeah, you're right. I should have blocked with Shadow. I always forget about that. That Shadow will survive. What is this? On 3. He really does not want me to have the Luris. Well, I think I just died. Yep, no way to win here, barring they put another summon in the graveyard, right? So that was bad. Bad decision by me there. I'm just not used to the Death Shadow tricks. I've always been really bad at them. But yeah, that would have worked. All they gotta do is swing here, and they got it. What? Why are they going for lethal? What the hell? Why would you not go for lethal here? Okay. I guess I get another turn. Better hope I don't draw like Terminator or something. Huh? What was that about? Giving me an extra turn? Sure. Come on, terminate. Doesn't really matter here. We'll go down to 2. I don't think it hurts anything. Terminate. More lands. Unreal. Unreal. I draw more lands than the other person. There's no way they block. The only hope I have is somehow... No, that won't work either. They had to put 2 cards in the graveyard. I guess we make them... I think I have another shadow, right? Swinging for 11? I mean, I've lost. I mean... Oh my god, they're doing it. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, I mean, we just keep going here. Terminate. Not seize. Oh, God. It was close. We can't get there now. All right. All right, just resubmit. All right. Yep. It's a good one. Now, I still always lead off with Inquisition of Kozilek before Thoughtseize, even against Tron decks, because they can't have like 7 mana on turn 2. All right, yeah, thanks for showing up. Peace out. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your help. Thanks for chilling. And you have a good dinner now. My wife's making Alfredo tortellini. That's our Monday night special. It's my favorite meal of the week, generally. You know, so thanks for stopping by. Peace out. Hope to see you again sometime soon. All right, Blood Crypt. DRC. Oh, I forgot to do one thing today. We did have a new follower besides Bleak Oblique. I gotta get this real quick. Shout outs to Grimdark Gaming for the follow. Thank you very kindly. If you ever watch me live, let me know where you're from and what your favorite modern deck is. Tacos? It's Monday, not Tuesday. I thought it was Taco Tuesday. No play on turn 1. Interesting. All right. Let's do Inquisition here. Yeah, we put it in the graveyard. I mean, get Delirium as fast as we can. Plus, I got K command in hand. So what can Thoughtseize grab? Karn the Great Creator. I think I like taking that. Eldrazi Temple. So yeah, we take the Matter Reshaper here. Let's get a Watery Grave. Yeah, take the Karn, Great Creator. Delirium. So land. I kind of like the land, honestly. because I have K command in hand. I'm going to keep it on top. I know some people hate when I do that, but, you know, you got to have your mana, folks. Yeah, go with Karn, I guess. Swing for 1. Right, yeah. That's what I was looking at, Luke. Like, I mean, Karn's a way scarier card than Thought Not Seer. Way scarier. Way scarier than Thought Not Seer. Like, it would take him an extra turn right now with the current lands he has to get that instead of, you know. So he's going to have Thought Not next turn. So I get put an instant in. I'll have Delirium, but I think it's just best for me to play Shadow. Yes. Swing for 1. Get another Steam Vents. Yeah, I can get Steam Vents here. Play a 4/4 Shadow. And see what happens. They gotta take the K command with the Thought Not Seer. Just nothing else makes sense. Okay, so with its ability on the stack, we're going to Unholy Heat it. I'm not sure how this works. No, we Unholy Heat will not be able to kill it, right? Because if I don't hit an instant. Yeah, I guess we just let it resolve. Just let it resolve. See what happens. Because I'd have to find an instant or a Drown the Lock. Not a Drown the Lock. Well, a Drown the Lock, yeah. It leaves me with Colligan's command. Very interesting. Works for me. Alright, swing on in with the Shadow here. I know what to do here. Maybe I should have also in the K command. Yeah, I definitely should have. I would have picked up the Shadow. Yeah, that was really stupid. Would you like to block? No? Sure. Okay. Return target creature to your hand. Target player discards a card. Shadow. Discard. Put on top. I guess I still need... Oh, because I took the Shadow out. Okay, I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I didn't try to swing with Dragon Reach Chandler. All right. They discard their wastes. All right, good stuff there. Woo! Okay. I'm learning, folks. This deck's complicated. I mean, I'm serious. It's very good, but pretty complicated. I'm not a man who's known for his prowess in thinking. I'm just a guy that points cards at things and swings. But sometimes I surprise even myself in both ways. Sometimes it's surprising how I figured out that game 1, right? We had an amazing turn there. And then sometimes I'm shocked by how bad I am sometimes. Where, like, literally, guys, the worst mistake I've ever made in my life. And I don't think you can top this. I don't care who you are and what you think you've seen. But I have missed lethal. The opponent tapped out, no cards in hand, and I have a bolt in hand, and they're at 3. I've actually missed lethal. More than once in my life. where I'm overthinking and I'm trying to figure out what creature to bolt rather than I can just bolt the player for game. I mean, that's happened at least twice that I can remember in the last year or so, let alone how many other times it's happened before in my life. Sometimes thinking is bad. You know, sometimes why I like going with the gut feeling, which usually the gut feeling is wrong. Maybe not completely wrong, but there could have been a better sequence of plays before I unleashed the gut feeling, right? Best intentions when I do the gut feeling. But, you know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. So, hope you guys are having fun. Enjoying this. Somehow it's 87 degrees in this room. This thermometer always reaches really hot. I mean, the heater, I've said this before, you guys that watch me, the heater is like literally less than 2.5 feet away from me. That heats this whole room. I mean, it's just, you know, just like some sort of like exhaust for like a power plant or something. I mean, it's brutal. Okay. Opponent want to play? No? Okay. I somehow just spilt this drink on the side of my face. Again, struggle is real. Oh, thank you, Manure Butt. Taking a look at the weather. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'd like to go first. I mean, yeah, here's my lures. I'm not going first. Nothing wrong here. Damn good. Damn good hand. So far, I have not played against another Lurrus, which is shocking. Because I go through a lot of leagues where it's just Lurrus all day, every day. Another different Tron? Uh-oh. Yeah. It's 9. Oh, yeah, you're way up in Canada, right? You're on the eastern side of Canada, right, Luke? The French part. So it's kind of a shitty thing that, you know, I don't like about this version of, yeah, Ottawa. That's the capital, right? That I don't like about this version of Shadow is, I mean, it works out just fine. But you play your Dragon Rage Chandler first, and then you Mishra's Bauble. Well, it used to be, you know, you play your Polluted Delta, then you Mishra's Bauble, then you look at yourself to see what you might be drawing. And we see we put that in the graveyard. Yes. Take a look and see what they're drawing. Another Chalice of the Void. You've got to be kidding me. Fuck! I have all 1-drops. No! Damn it, I said no. Hopefully I got like, you know, something. No, it's more 1-drops. Fuck. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, they played Warping Well. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord they played Warping Well. Oh my God. That was going to be a disaster for a second. At least, okay, I got another land, so at least I might be able to do something. So, yeah, we're going to get Watery Grave out. We're going to dash this Ragavan. Or maybe it's right just to... Maybe it's right just to... No, what am I doing? Let's get the Ragavan out. Let's dash it. Swing in. Hit him for 2. Steal a Waste. Do red here. Get a Chandler. And I'm sure it'll be... It's got to be a Chalice of the Void now. There it is. All right, they got it. They got it, folks. So yeah, we do expressive iteration here. Pretty easy stuff right now. Where's that K command? Where's that? That goes in grave. This should turn on Delirium, right? Yeah, no sorcery in there. Jeez. What to put in hand? I guess the Channeler. No. The Lightning Bolt should be in hand, because at least I can still surveil off it, right? This on bottom. This in exile. Swing for 3. Play my land. Say go. All right, here comes a Thought Knot. It's a big old boy right there. I'm hoping to find Drown the Lock eventually. I mean, if I can just keep flying over, we'll be all right. What'd he take? Oh, my expressive is... You bastard. Yep, we just fly over. That's all I can do. Fly on over, and I guess we can do expressive iteration. It's at the beginning of the end step. So yeah, we need to bring this in during their end of their second main. Just for delirium purposes and drawing a card and good stuff like that. Dude, no. No, dude. No. That's not what I wanted to see. Bruh. No. Fuck. Alright, I'm at 5. I mean, I literally can't do anything. These Chalice of the Voids, where'd they all come from? Where are all these Eldrazi players suddenly showing up from? Like, I haven't seen Eldrazi Tron in a while. I gotta play 2 back-to-back. There's none I can draw into, right? Oh, an Unholy Heat. I can draw into an Unholy Heat. No, I can't. It's got this right here. No, that won't work either. Yeah, I don't have Terminate in yet. Yeah, just take it, I guess. No Dismember. Not that I really want to play Dismember right now anyways. Wow, they still got more. Chalice on 0. Ugh, gross. Super gross. K-Command, where you at? Okay, I can play that. So we gotta find K-Command off this. We gots to. Oops. It's the wrong land. Engrave. My 1 copy of K-Command. Fuck! I died. The only way I can survive... No, I can't survive in any way. I cannot survive in any way. Wow. These Chalice of the Void's too good. Yeah. Yeah, because if I block, I die here. You know, I'm just looking at... Yeah, just no way to win. Alright, just concede. Save time. I can't win. I guess what I should have done, actually... Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I would add 1 more or 2 more draws. Yeah, still no K-Command. Whoa. I want to begin sideboarding. Still no K-Command anywhere near there. So, yeah, we bring in the Colligan's Command and the Terminates just like we did last time. Take out the Lightning Bolts. A couple Inquisitions. Or, no, just 1 Inquisition? Yeah, just 1 Inquisition. Yeah, that should be good. Another Eldrazi Tron. "72 degrees in Florida maneuver, but man, I don't know if I'd like that. Just always hot all year. I mean, that sucks. And the humidity's so high down there. I know whenever I go back east and I'm like, I gotta mulligan this. This is terrible. First mulligan of the day. I gotta go to 5. Deck, why? Why are you betraying me now? Okay. Obviously, a Ragavan has to go on bottom and dress down. Yeah, that should be fine. But yeah, whenever I go back east, I'm like, oh my god, just like, it's just how damn hot it is. And humid. You know, there's no humidity out west. Like none. Wow. Warping Whale, Ugin the Ineffable, Walking Ballista, and Matter Reshaper. That's some good shit, folks. I think we want to just take, like, Warping Whale here, because if they try to play the Ballista, they could play the Matter Reshaper as well. I like taking Warping Whale here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Take Warping Whale. Try to dash in Ragavan next turn. Okay, there's Terminate. Watery Grave. See what we steal. Theft. Hopefully. Wow, they got a Dismember. You ass. God damn it. The Dismember is real, folks. Remember when Eldrazi Tron used to play 4 Dismembers? It was like absolutely insane. I don't think I can win now, right? Well, unfortunately, I need to like terminate that. And then I'll have Delirium for like the Ugin. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's what we gotta do. He's a ways off from the Ugin, though. I guess I should have picked up Blurus too, right? Just it sucks because they don't have Chalice of the Void, and I can't. I had a Mole of 5. Just gotta take it. Okay, that's helpful. I do have a Ballista, though. That's not helpful. So if I play Dragon Rage Chandler, the Ballista can come out as a 1, 2, 3. I guess it can come out as a 2/2. Okay, I'm willing to hedge the bet here that, you know, we can survive through a Ballista here. Because this is going to turn on Delirium, to terminate. So we'll try to terminate that Ballista. Or no, I mean... Yeah, so when they bring the Ballista in... Oh, just a Blast Zone. Just a friendly Blast Zone. Okay. Oh, the Arena Reality Smasher. How do we want to do this? Really rough here. Really rough here. I think I need to terminate that and discard my Unholy Heat. Surveil. As we put on top. Ah, this is so bad. This is just so bad. I need like Death Shadow. This won't work because they have Blast Zone. Even though the Blast Zone, I guess we leave it on top. It's a threat. Discard, terminate, block. They get another Reality Smasher. Okay, we're just dead now. Fuck! Yeah, I can't even survive this Ugin anymore. Yeah, I mean, just take it and see if I can find a way out through... I can't even destroy the Reality Smasher. Alright, that's it. Alright, defeated by Eldrazi Tron. It doesn't help that I mull to 5. You know, this deck is not supposed to mulligan like that. You know, it's supposed to always be like, you know, maybe mulligan once, but having to mull to 5, it's just unacceptable for the deck. It's supposed to be, you know, way better than that. You know, being able to play a bunch of 1s on the first turn. Just unacceptable behavior from the deck. Alright. Again, I got a mull here. Just looking really bad suddenly. 2 and 1. Wow. Mulling it again. Back-to-back games, I gotta go to 5. Keep here. Mountain on bottom. Scalding Tarn on bottom. Is this more of this damn... Oh. What is this? Infect? Oh, let's find out. It is Infect. Look at that. Fuck, I can't take the other Glistener Elf. So do you start taking the Glistener Elves here, or do you take the pump spells? I think you always take the pump spells, right? Take a pump spell here. Doesn't make any sense to take a Glistener Elf. They already have another one. Maybe I do take one. Yeah, make them run out of threats, right? Maybe that's the right answer. Make them run out of threats. Of course, my life total is going to be low, and they could just beat me down with this Ignoble Hierarch with all their pump spells, too. They have an Urbor, Tomb of Yawgmoth? Interesting. Yeah. How about a top deck Lightning Bolt? That'd be an excellent find. Jesus. Unbelievable. Having real consistency problems now. I guess I didn't need to do this right now. That was stupid. Just say no. Yep. Thoughtseize basically did his job there. It made him, I mean, that was useless use of Finds of Fastwood. So I may have to grab Luris here and, you know, try to do some blocking. You know, because right now I might be dead. Right? Yeah, the scale up what I say. I'm almost dead here. Well, come on. Removal spell, removal spell, removal spell. I got lots of them. Any of them will do. Yes! The lightning bolt. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right. Here I will... Oh, this is a swamp, too, isn't it? Yeah, what the hell. Get a steam vents. Steam vents. Yes. Bolt ya. And then get Croxa going. Because Croxa will be able to come out next turn. Man, that's the good thing about this deck is there's a lot of removal against small creatures. And that was a perfect timing because they had no cards in hand, so they couldn't get the hexproof one, whichever one that one is. +2/+2 plus hexproof or something. Now we just got to worry about them finding something else crazy. So this could get kind of ugly, maybe. Because I'm at 11. I'm going to go down to 9. I'm probably going to go down to 7, honestly. You know, this could get nasty. But hopefully I don't find Blighted Agent. I mean, Blighted Agent would be the worst thing for me right now. Unless I could keep top decking removal. You know. I remember the first time I ever saw Blighted Agent. I remember that was a new card and Infect was like kind of a new deck. And I picked up Blighted Agent and it said it straight up couldn't be blocked. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I just lost. I think I was playing Jund at the time. Okay, good draw there. I don't have to lose any more life. Because right now, I got to worry about that too. Maybe, do I? Let's just run with the Croxa here. Let's just have some fun. Worry about the life total later, right? Alright, get these. I got a lot of duplicate here. Need one more. I guess. That won't be fine. Alright. Cool. I don't know why they didn't play that Overgrown Tomb. I guess they don't really need that much mana. I mean, I guess they have 5 lands, technically. Yeah, no Veil of Summer in Game 1 either. That's true. So, you know, what we got here? A 6/7? Dude, what is that? So that come through, right? This is going to knock me down to 5. So this is getting scary. But yeah, we just take it, I think, and hope to draw a Death Shadow or more removal, right? It's a quality draw there. Oh, let's not use both my blue there. Let's be smarter than that. Wow, look at that, guys. Mishra's Baubles up the ass. I guess I'll put, doesn't matter here. Just you know, it just doesn't matter what order I choose these, right? I mean, what the hell? What the hell? Yes, no, I need to be playing 3-card poker. 3 of a kind is pretty good. Take a look at what they're drawing. Blossoming Defense. So if I swing here, and they don't block, they go to 1. Then they top deck that. They make the 1 Ignoble Hierarch a 2/3, and it'll be exactly enough for lethal. So I can't swing here. Impressive. I actually cannot swing. But first, let's see what I'm drawing. Maybe I'm drawing something amazing. Maybe I know I'm drawing Bolt. It's another Mishra's Bauble? Dude, all 4 were on top? How is that possible? Guys, all 4 were on top. I put them on the bottom, right? It's not put on top? What? What? I had a 4 of a kind coming? Huh? Okay, I can't swing. I mean, I literally can. That'll give it, make it a 2-3 double exalted unless they block. I mean, do we take the risk that they don't block? I mean, I'm drawing 2 cards. Right? Oh my god, this is painful. This is painful. No, I'm not swinging. I just can't. I just cannot in good faith swing there. Because we know they're drawing. You know, the only problem with this is it's a hexproof one, of course. But if I can just find, you know, something to, you know, do here. Okay. That's some good stuff there. So they're not going to swing here. I mean, I'll just block gleefully. If that's what they want to do. I should have grabbed lures, right? I should have gone down to 3 and picked up lures. That would have been better. Yeah, I know. 4 baubles in a row. 4. All 4 on the top of the deck. Is that insane or what? The odds of getting a 4 of a kind in a 52 card deck is like 600 and something and like several million. This is even tougher to do because there's 60 cards in the deck. So getting 4 in a row like that is unbelievable. What is this about? What was that play? Are they just giving up or something? What the hell? The fuck? I mean, they're still alive. I can only do 9. What are you drawing? Distortion Strike? I don't care about that. It's been a while since I've seen that card, honestly. All right, give me a bolt. Close enough. All right, Infect. So let's bring in Terminate and Spell Pierce, I think are good. I think are good. Now what to take out, you know? I mean, this is really tough here. Maybe Colligan's Command. Maybe that's not right, though, because you can get the card out in their draw step. Guzman just redeemed a sugary beverage sip. Thank you, Guzman, for the redemption and keeping me hydrated. and energized and heading me down the path of diabetes, but that's not your fault, that's mine. Thank you, Gusman. I did enjoy it. It's throwback. It's the original flavor of Rockstar from 2001. How about that? I had no idea they changed the flavor, but apparently they did somewhere along the lines. Very difficult siding here. I like the 4 cards I brought in, Terminate and Spell Pierce. I think maybe K-Command is a little slow in this matchup. Dress Down should work because it will get rid of their Infect. So I need to get rid of 3 more? Jeez. Lightning Bolt's so good. Unholy Heat's so good. I mean, it's just like, it's got to be these 2 mana cards, right? Maybe something crazy like that. I don't know. I just don't know. I have no idea how to decide for this. I mean, this is always a problem with Jund, too. I mean, Jund and Grixis Shadow and Golgari mid-range are always so good against these Infect decks. I have lost to him, of course. I'm not saying it's an automatic win. Well, hopefully the Ragavan can find me blue mana for this Spell Pierce. Why do I have this version of Spell Pierce? I don't even like that artwork. I like the original artwork. I like the new artwork, too, from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I do like that artwork. Yep. Okay. Yes. Like that. Guzman, where are you from, everything? First time I ever seen you. Hope you're enjoying today's Grixis Death Shadow action. It's a good time. Oh, yeah, Luke, you're right, yeah. But, you know, Unholy Heat can take care of a lot of these things, too. The only one... Oh, I don't run Abrupt Decay in this. Netherlands, there we go. And there it is, of course, Luke, the Inkmoth Nexus. The dress down should be okay. Yeah, let's play the Dragon Rage Chandler. And let's get to Unholy Heaton. Want to take this one out because it's the only one with blue mana. That could be good for Blighted Agent purposes. Just need some Streaming to Dre, get through the night shift. There you go. Put in grave. Pretty shitty things there. We gotta worry about Inkmoth Nexus suddenly going ape. Chalice on 1 kills him, but it kills me too. You know, so I don't think I want to bring Chalice in. Like, I'd have to wait for Chalice to where I have like a Death Shadow on the field that's like a big boy, and then play play it on 1. Oh. Alright, let's see how bad this is for me. Oh, he activated the wrong one. This one's got Summoning Sickness. This thing can't attack, right? It's got Summoning Sickness. What's going on? Okay, alright, sweet. He wasted a Might of Old Krosa. Excellent. Love seeing that. That just left him wide open to this fucking Ragavan. Like, you gotta love that shit, folks. Yeah, I mean, we just go like this. Cast with old dash. Swing in for 4. See what we take. Blossoming Defense, that's a good one to take. I'll take that all day, every day. So we have 2 ways to stop Infect here. Unholy Heat and Dress Down with Bolt. Hopefully stop it. What is going on here? Protection from red and white. That's kind of gross, but we do have Unholy Heat here. I mean, Dress Down. Now he's firing it up? Oh, he wants to get 2. Okay. I think I can handle 2 here. I'll take the 2 Infect. And now we need to draw another Channeler. We dress down. Kill that Phyrexian Crusader. Does any of this work? This might be all wrong. Maybe it is. Because I'm not going to have enough mana. If I go dress down to kill that, I think I should just do it on their turn. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll just sit here. Plus it gives me options to do a lot of stuff, actually. Yeah. Okay. I think the Exalted triggers still go off, right? Graveyard. Let's put Delirium. So graveyard. On top. I just don't have enough damage to. I think I'm just gonna have to win through these. Oh, I drew a Thoughtseize anyways. Yeah, I'll go to 11. No Infect there. I'll go to 11. And then fly over for lethal. Just make sure. Got a Spell Pierce in hand. Man, that's a lot of Delirium. Look at that shit. It's gonna take me a while to get through all this. Damn it. That's not bad, really. But I'll put it in the grave. Where's that Croaks at? Alright, here we go. That's not bad either. I kind of like it. Yeah, I'll put it on top. I mean, fuck it. Get a shadow. Backed up by a Delirium and Holy Heat, right? A Blighted Agent. Happily take that. All right, swing in, guys. Well, no, this thing will survive. No, I got an Unholy Heat. What am I talking about? It's gone in there. All right, before blocks. There you go. Oh, I'm an idiot. Dumb as hell. Well, I guess now we're looking for a bolt again, huh? Unholy Heat or bolt? Oh boy. Did I just lose this game? We'll have to see. I don't think I lost, but we'll see. That's 6 Infect. I go to 8 Infect. Glad it was mutagenic growth. I mean, not mutagenic growth, the 6/4 one. I would have died. All right. There we go. Taking down Infect. I almost threw it away there, guys, because I completely forgot that the other Ink Moth could make the other Ink Moth become a creature there again. I always fall for those cheap fucking tricks like Mutaballs and shit. All right. Camera not focusing. Trying to go for the 4/1 here, guys. I've been pretty lucky so far if the camera will focus. It tried to there for a second. I've been pretty lucky. There it goes. Now you can see me in my all beautiful ugliness, right? Beautifully ugly. But I haven't ran into another Lurrus deck. The closest one I've ran into, I guess, was Bant, Infect. Was the... well, no, that was Temur Murktide. I guess that last one could have been Infect. Oh, look at that. He's already got this one. Invigorating Hot Spring Saru. This is a real thing over in Japan. Man, this is some leg here. This is a real thing in Japan. These monkeys in Japan have discovered that they can get hot baths in the hot springs, just like humans, by watching them. So monkey see, monkey do. I guess some mix of lands and spells. Again, no Lurrus. This has been an anti-Lurrus league, except for I become part of the Lurrus problem. Get a Blood Crypt. Gross. Oh boy. Oh fuck. More lands. More lands. So obviously we need to do this during their turn. Right now they get Moon Snare Prototype. Yeah, go for Steam Vents here. No swing. So in their upkeep, I'll flash in the Dress Down. Is it hammer time? It might be this weird Urza. It might be whatchamacallit, Luke? Thopter Foundry or something. Okay. Yep. They're smart. Put in the grave. I'll have Delirium next turn, hopefully. Get a Ragavan, okay. Things looking up. I hate that shit. Multiple Urza sagas are just way too good. Way too good. Alright. Time for some expressive iterations. Man, I think I like putting that on top. It's a beefy boy coming up. Why can't one go in the graveyard? This in hand. This on the bottom, I guess. And this in exile. What the hell? Come on. 2 pair? Yeah, they can cast Urza. This thing has one... Well, it's going to have one more. It's going to have 2 more, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you take the Urza or you take the Thought Monitor? I think you take Thought Monitor. I don't know. I mean, no matter what, they're going to cast. I think I like taking Thought Monitor. I mean, it's kind of stupid. What can you do? See how bad this goes for me. Yep. Well, maybe I can get that other Thought Monitor out. Oh, shit. Okay. Alrighty. Need some help here. Will they target? Wound Snare? Need help. Oh my god, dude. These Urza sagas. Need to like bring in like Alpine Moon or something. What's going on here? Ah, there you go. Lifelink Trample. Alright. That's some quality stuff there. Restore target artifact. Deal 2 damage. Play a shadow. Definitely want to destroy the the Shadow Spear and kill the Emery. And play a Death Shadow. I mean, I'm still in trouble here. Because that thing's going to be a... Well, it's going to be a little small. It's going to be a 4-4. Well, no. It's going to be massive. Plus, there's going to be even more stuff going on. We have to kill the Emery, though. Because if I destroy this, I just got to kill Emery. Down to 6. Destroy 2 damage. Engrave. Swing for 3. Play a big old boy. 7/7. And pray. I mean, that's all I can do at this point. I mean, we just gotta keep finding, you know, removal. Drown the Lock, it works great right now. This thing has affinity, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's a 7/7. Fuck. Doesn't swing? Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah. How about an expressive iteration? Wooden Grave. Wow, fuck, man. That is insane. I hate this shit so much. What the fuck is that? That's bullshit. That's fucking stupid. Are you fucking kidding me? Just lose the game. I mean, that's all there is to it. You just lose the game when that shit happens. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Play it. There's like no point in me thought seizing, right? I'm down to 4. I can't block everything. Anyways, I should just be dead, I think. This has to attack. It's going to die to the Thought Monitor. He'll block with a Thought Monitor. And then exile all the stuff in my grave. Oh. Yep. Looking a little bit grim here. I don't have Smash Smithereens in this deck either. So it's got to be a Collins command. I mean, this guy straight up won because he had 3 Urza Sagas in his top, you know, well, I mean, he's all the way through like 22 cards in the deck. I just really need to like drown the locks and stuff. Nine. I mean, there's just no way to survive, right? Maybe if I... No, I already used my Collins command. So I have useless cards in hand. You're not going to beat decks like this. No, we lost badly that E-Tron. It's my only loss so far. I'm going to lose this game. It's game 1. But this Urza player just had everything. I mean, look at this. Look how many Urza Sagas are in here. You know, I mean, he didn't fetch for him or nothing. He just had them. I mean, I can't compete with that. Yeah, I just concede. Alright, so how do I deal with this? Colligan's Command obviously comes in. Probably need Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon. Colligan's Command. What the hell to take out? That's what I'm really bad at right now, is trying to figure out what to take out. I mean, you can even argue for Spell Piercer, now he'll Spell Bomb here with that Emery. Kind of a fan taking out like one of everything, like this, one here, one here, one here. You know, I mean, I could take out all my Inquisitions, right? Bring that Expressive Iteration back in. Thoughtseize would be good to still grab the Urza Lord High Artificer. I think something like that. The bolts are kind of weak. Maybe the bolts are better than Terminates. I mean, Terminates better than Bolt because they could have welding jars. Try that. Urza Artifacts? I don't know what they call this deck. I just call it Urza Artifacts. No Thopter Foundry yet, which I'm sure will be showing up. That is an ugly, ugly hand. But it's almost good enough to keep, right? Because the old Death Shadow, this would be pretty decent. The fear is I mulligan it's even worse. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. We don't like what we see with the Mistress Bauble. We'll fetch away and play Thoughtseize. It's the old style of playing Mistress Bauble. Might be able to get the turn 4 Kroxa, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's close. Take a look at myself here. Ragavan. You know, Ragavan normally would be good, but they have so many creatures that get in Ragavan's way. You know what I'm saying? Like what are the odds they don't play a Mem Knight or something here? So I'm going to fetch it away, get Blood Crypt, and go for here. Yep, what I say, they have Ornithopter. Yeah, I think we take the Ornithopter. We could take the Springleaf Drum, too. Could take the Nettle Cyst. Nettle Cyst is a living weapon. Tough. Of course, I have Urza Saga. I always got to have that. Oh, man. Just looking at the long term here, because the Urza Saga lets them play Springleaf Drum for more mana. But that's a little bit further away. So I'm just going to take the Ornithopter. It may look dumb. It's a 0-2 flying, but I'm looking for the like Springleaf Drum. Another Mistress Bauble. That's what I'm talking about. All right, do the Mistress Bauble on myself again. See what we got coming. Death Shadow. That's definitely staying there. No need to fetch until after I draw that. There be the Urza Saga. All right. Let's get our Death Shadow in there immediately. Steam Vents will work here. Yes, Steam Vents. Play Shadow. And then play Kroxa. Kroxa will be alive next turn, so that's my plan to get Kroxa out. And Shadow's a little small right now. I mean, he's just a friendly 4/4 for 1, but still, I like him when he's like, you know, like a 6/7 or a 7/7, I guess. That's the sweet spot's always when he's like a 7/7 in this day and age because of Unholy Heat. You know. They discarded the Moon Snare. Okay. So I guess we swing in. Oh, look at them hearts. Thank you kindly for the hearts. Appreciate that. I feel loved. Yeah, we swing in for 4. They can make this a... No, this is a 3/3. This is also a land. So, yeah. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. Because I have Drown the Lock, too. And Unholy Heat on Delirium. I don't think I'm missing anything here. Alright, get Kroxa going. One more. Okay, they want to keep that living weapon. So I have both of... Well, no, I do not anymore. The Unholy Heat no longer has Delirium. But Drown the Lock can kill it regardless. It's kind of gross. That's actually really fucking gross. Again, Unholy Heat can kill that at least. Yeah, if you want to bounce my Kroxa or something, you're going to have to not, you know, tap that Springleaf Drum. That's some quality stuff right there. So this is probably before combat. He's going to... I would assume bounce the Kroxa. I guess not. He's gonna take this all. Okay. 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 Okay, now we're just going to annihilate this guy with the Colligan's command, I hope. Destroy target artifact, deal 2 damage. He's top decking. Alright, going to game 3, trying to get this 4-1. Brought in the K commands and the Alpine Moon, right? That's all I brought in. I don't think we need Spell Pierce, right? So I'm just trying to fight through basically this Urza sagas. I mean, that's what's really a problem when you play against these decks, are these Urza sagas. And if I can hit Alpine Moon, which I don't think they have a way to get rid of Alpine Moons that's on the field. I'm probably wrong, but you know, this is okay. I mean, we keep it. You know, do the classic, you know, Mishra's Bauble. That really worked out for us last game. Hopefully it'll work out again. Starts with the Springleaf Drum and the Memnite. That kind of sucks. Wow. Wow, that's a quite the turn there from the opponent. Let's see what I'm drawing. It's a Polluted Delta. I certainly don't need that. Well, as long as they don't play an Urza Saga here, which you'd think they would have if they had that already, I think we're relatively okay for this exact moment in time. So let's get Steam Vents here. Steam Vents. Yeah, play Dragon Rage Chandler. This might be wrong because of all this shenanigans about ready to happen with the Relic of Progenitus. Make me exile land. Ooh, that's a good one. Put that on top, baby. See what you're drawing. A Thought Monitor, that's pretty gross, but not unsurmountable. Unholy Heat here. Again, we're going to keep this on top. Going to swing for 2. We're going to steal this Thought Monitor. He sees I'm drawing that Expressive Iteration. And we go from there. So I'm drawing 2. Oh, he was drawing 1 too. I drew 1 last turn. Okay. There it is. There's the Urza Saga. I guess get rid of the bauble. Kind of a free swing here, it looks like. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Yes. First we do Expressive Iteration. Put in the graveyard. Put in hand. Put on bottom. Put in exile. Play this. He does not have enough mana, right? Tap an untapped artifact or creature you control. Add. He actually does here. So what we need to do, because he can tap this to make 1, tap that, make another, and then he can get the Saga. So we don't want to swing with the Ragavan, right? We want to Thoughtseize Alpine Moon. I'm going to get another Blood Crypt here. No, let's get Steam Vents. I kind of need these lands, honestly. I guess not. What am I talking about? I got 4. I actually do. I really messed up there. I actually need to get okay. Urza Saga. I guess, yeah, now we just Thoughtseize. Put on top. I guess take the Memnite. As funny as that is. Nice, take an Nettle Cyst. Black mana, play a 4/4 Shadow. Fuck, this deck's good, guys. Man, it just chews people up. Like, it's just incredible, really. When you're seeing what it's doing, it's just like, my God, how did I ever beat this deck with like Ponza and stuff? I mean, I don't think the Ponza has a terrible matchup against this. But, I mean, when this deck is functioning, I don't know how you can lose. Wow, a gut shot. I did not expect to see that. I really need to find black mana, actually. Put in graveyard. Okay, I found it. I want the K command in hand. I want the Unholy Heat on the bottom. And I want the Polluted Delta in exile. We get a Watery Grave here. Swing for 8. We have Terminate ready. In case I put a blocker. I got K command. I mean, I don't know how this guy gets through this. Okay. I mean, it's just pretty ridiculous. All right, there we go. Woo! 4-1. Right on. Very nice. Very, very nice. Right on. Only loss was to Eldrazi Tron. Damn, that was powerful as fuck. The only time the deck ever failed completely was that third match against Eldrazi Tron, where 1, Eldrazi Tron was just playing out of its mind there for a second, and 2, I flooded at least in one game. In one game, I think it was game 1, I had way too many lands for this deck. But a nice 4-1 there. This deck is outrageously powerful right now. Now, of course, tomorrow I could come back with you guys all hyped, excited to play more of this, and I go 1-4. You know how if you guys watch me a lot, you know what happens. Let's open up these treasure chests, and then we'll adjourn, a fancy word for I gotta get going. Playing Shadow Day, the deck is too good. Yeah, Swell, for real. I mean, I think it's the best deck in the game overall. Like, can it still lose? Yeah, I lost Eldrazi Tron. It's my one loss today. It failed to function. I drew too many lands. There's other great decks out there too. Hammer Time, 4-color Blink, I think, are the other 2 best decks. But I like my odds with this deck too. I mean, this deck's insane. Like, what's funny is I play Ponza mostly. And Ponza versus Grixis Shadow, I've generally found that my Ponza deck can defeat Grixis Shadow at least 50% of the time, sometimes more. I think it's because I'm so graveyard, anti-graveyard heavy with Ponza that I'm able to get through their Croxas, their Dragonrage Chandlers, and their Lurises. Even though I only casted once or twice from the grave with Lurrus. That's the thing I like about this version with Lurrus, is you don't really rely on the Lurrus. The deck is already strong enough that you can just run roughshod without ever having to grab your Lurrus. It's kind of there as a backup if the game goes really long, and if they can't stop Lurrus, then all of a sudden you're right back in it, right? But like in other decks where I run Lurrus, or have in the past, it's like you have to get to Lurrus immediately. Like, hey, I'm out of cards, I'm out of threats, I've got to get Lurrus. Here it's like, I guess I have Lurrus. You know, it's crazy, and it's so powerful, Death Shadow. I mean, Death Shadow has always been a huge, huge creature, right? Since people discovered how good it was, what, 5 years ago? It's like arguably the best creature in the game, you know, in Modern at least. Now that Uro's gone. Insane card. I still have Tarmogoyf up there too. Tarmogoyf is still, if you look at, like, if you had like the United Assembly of, you know, like the UN Security Council of Modern, but it's like the best creatures of Modern, Tarmogoyf would definitely still be sitting there at the table. Like, he hasn't been kicked out. Like the G7 or something, Tarmogoyf would be there, okay? But let's take a look at our treasure chest, see what we got here. Markov Dread Knight and Released Memory? Release 2 Memory? I don't even remember these cards. The hell are these? Release and Markov. Okay. Gale Rider, Sliver, and Hedron Matrix. I remember the Gale Rider. You know how many slivers were in that one set? The Time Spiral. I mean, it was like half the set was like slivers. It's like ridiculous. Oh, a Silver Cool Silencer. I thought this card was going to see Modern play, but it never did. Butcher of Malachor. Didn't I just get another Malachor card? No, I did not. Silver Quill. I do like this card. I'm really surprised knowing it because it says, enters the battlefield, choose a non-land card name. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with the chosen name, they lose 3 life and you draw a card. Yeah, I guess it's not good enough, right? It's not nearly as good as Meddling Mage. Yeah, never mind. This card's ass. It's a false, it's a paper tiger. It's a red heron. It's fake news. Access denied. Remember that in Jurassic Park? I didn't say the magic word. I didn't say magic word. And Samuel Jackson's like, please! He's got the cigarette dangling out of his mouth. Can't even show cigarettes in movies anymore. And Savage Beating. Man, I've taken a lot of Savage Beatings in my life playing this game, but I think today I dished out a couple Savage Beatings. Felt good. What is this card? Cast only during your turn, only during combat. 5 mana. Choose one. Creature you control gain double strike till end of turn. Untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. That's ass. That's terrible. That's a terrible card. Entwine for a total of 7. A bad card, folks. I don't like it. Anyways, guys. Oh, really? It's $30 in real life? Okay, well, what do I know? I don't play Commander, so. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to perform well for you guys on the first shot here with Grixis Shadow. I plan on playing Grixis Shadow the rest of this week and all of next week. You know, Grixis Shadow, you know, like I said, I believe it's the best deck overall. It's a deck that I actually know how to play because I used to play Grixis Shadow, you know, with Gurmag Angler, Street Raids, Snapcaster, Temur Battle Rage, all that good shit. And it was the most challenging deck I ever played. And now it's amazing to me how simple this deck is, but yet how more powerful it's become, thanks to cards like Drown the Lock, Expressive Iteration. But in particular, I mean, those 2 cards, I mean, yeah, there's Dragon Rage Chandler, Ragavan, amazing cards. But you really can increase the consistency with Iteration, and you can really, really hold your own with Drown the Lock, either countering cards or destroying creatures on the field already. It's just insane. I mean, they're insane cards. I definitely like them a lot more than Stubborn Denial, even though Stubborn Denial is pretty good sometimes. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Special shout-outs here. Let's do some shout-outs here to kept me company. Luke Band 98, Swell MTG, Greaves 89, P South Playa 1, Guzman. Who else we got up here? Bleak Oblique, Feck Gauge, and I don't know if I said it, but Neurbutt and the MTG Bot and the Nightbot keep me company. Thank you guys so much for showing up and hanging out with me the entire stream. Special shout outs here to Grim Dark Gaming and Bleak Oblique for the follow. Really appreciate that, guys. So if you watched on Twitch, please consider following. If you watched on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for more Grixis Shadow action. Get excited for that. I know I am. Man, it felt good today, except for the one match against Eldrazi Tron, and you can't expect to win 5. You know, I'm happy to win 4. But everyone, please be safe out there. Eat some good food. Drink some good beverages. I think most of you guys are out from coronavirus mandates. That's great. My state, they just moved it up. It was supposed to be the last day we were having any restrictions was March 21st. Now it's March 12th. Of course, you know, I might have to keep wearing masks depending on my work says, you know, but we're getting out of it, it looks like, finally. We have been on a mask restriction since March 2020. And it looks like we're finally going to get out of it 2 years later. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will catch you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, all right? Everybody, be safe out there. Thanks for watching. Have a good night or good morning, wherever you're at, whatever time zone you're watching this, all right? Everybody, thanks for watching. Peace!